Well, it's a bittersweet day here. If you'll remember, if you're a veteran subscriber on my channel, you'll remember that I had an old RV sitting here in my yard and it has now been sold. There was a guy that came by to look at it and he gave me $100 in cash and he said, well, I'm gonna come back and look at it in a couple hours. And I didn't sign anything. I didn't give him a receipt or anything. And so I guess he must have trusted me, because he came back a couple hours later and gave me the rest of the cash for it. Then he said, well, I'll just come back and we can sign the title in a couple days. And I never gave him a receipt or anything, but he must have trusted me, I reckon, because we met at the title office and he got the title signed over to him, and he came back later that night. It was about 9:30 in the evening. He came over here with a pickup truck with a tow strap and went underneath the front of the RV, just hooked from what I can tell, it was only one tow strap hooked from the front of the RV to his pickup truck, and they towed it on out of here right through the grass. And I was like, well, good luck. I was kind of surprised, but anyway, it was a bittersweet moment to get rid of the RV, but it was also it's for the better, I think, because I do want to expand the sheep, and I really didn't want the RV back behind the buildings, because that's where hopefully their future barn will be. I call it a barn. It's just really a shelter that I'm gonna hopefully build soon in the next coming months. We'll see how that goes. Right now they're enjoying this little 3-walled house. They're looking pretty healthy. I'm glad. They seem to be enjoying it out here. I make sure their water's thawed out, and they get some corn every now and then, and I try to give them some grass if they don't have any in here. And I think they're enjoying it, but I'm planning to, like I said, I'm planning to put a little shelter back there behind those sheds, and then probably expand the fence along this line here, and then come back. The property line's right in here, well, right over here where the sheep are. Just on the other side of the sheep is the property line. It goes back that way, and so I'm gonna have to figure out exactly where the property line is, and I'll probably go at least a couple feet in from the line before I think about putting a fence up. But it's a work in progress. You know, fencing is not free, so I got to think about the costs of everything before I do anything extreme.